Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Who Will Win. As you probably already saw from the intro,
what is up, Drumler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keepstar. Let's get right into the news.
That ain't how the West Coast rock, nigga.
Legitness.
As I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by that weirdo's voice in my head.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
But anyways, so that we don't get too sidetracked, as was stated in the intro, we are facing Rowan, the big badass destroyer, against the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And let me tell you, we have a big feeling this video is going to get a ton of dislikes because we know how many Stay Puft fans there are out there.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
But we don't care. So drop your vote now and make sure you tell us why you voted for the character that you did. If we reach the 5,000 like/dislike mark, 2 lucky commenters will win one of 3 Funko Pop vinyl figures.
Freeze like a mannequin, pause and hold it like a mannequin.
One of Rowan North,
like a mannequin, like a mannequin.
one of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man,
Just like a mannequin, bad Ben stop.
and finally, one of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man hand signed by none other than Dan Aykroyd, aka Ray Stantz, and Ernie Hudson, aka Winston Zeddemore, 2 of the original Ghostbusters from the 1984 Ghostbusters movie. Hey, where's Winston?
That's crazy!
This puppy has a holographic certificate of authenticity from Ringside Signatures and is guaranteed to be 100% authentic. To verify it, simply go to ringsidesignatures.com and enter the authenticity code RS10230. Remember, to win any of these Funko Pops, you must be a subscriber and add the hashtag #WhoWillWin ? To the end of your comment. The first 2 winners will be selected at random, and the grand prize will be given to who we believe wrote the best comment of all, regardless of size and content. And now that we have covered the giveaway details, we move on to our expert panel who will give us their expert opinion. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am here with Baby Grimm, Junior Grimm, and of course me, the OG Mr. Grimm.
I got broads in Atlanta. She's at the lean, the family.
And today we are actually trying to figure out who would win. We will start off with Baby Grimm.
Stay Puft. I don't know, Rowan.
Why?
I don't know nothing because.
And there you have it, people. The opinions of the experts. Very informative indeed. But getting a little bit serious here, we must take into consideration who these 2 beings are. Let's start with Rowan North. Rowan North is the main antagonist of the Ghostbusters movie in the 2016 remake. Being bullied all his life, Rowan was the ultimate loner and has a deep resentment toward all of humanity.
$2.
But for those of you who did not know, Rowan is actually a gosh dang genius. I mean, this guy is like Bruce Wayne, Bruce Banner, Albert Einstein genius. Why he turns into a bumbling idiot who likes throwing cars and taking out all of his frustrations out on giant skyscrapers instead of like turning into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and just eating the Ghostbusters, I will never understand. Still, Rowan happens to be a literal genius. I mean, this guy's character attended Stanford with a bachelor's degree in science, went to MIT with a doctorate in physics, won the American Physical Society's J.J. Saccharide Prize, which is an actual prize. It's an actual physics Nobel Prize that some other dude won recently, and I can't remember his name right now.
You're a fucking idiot.
The prize was for his work on the M theory, which is an attempt to unify general relativity and quantum mechanics called 11D supergravity into one theory with its connection to 11-dimensional supergravities at low energies and the compactifying of extra dimensions. What? And he won the Hughes Medal for the pioneering development of inkjet printing.
Who gives a
Inkjet printing? Really? Yeah, that one doesn't make sense to me because like the movie makers could have gone with something a little more badass than that. Anyways, Rowan North is an occultist genius who finds a way to harness and release paranormal activities. He is spent on bringing about the fourth cataclysm using an apocalyptic spell that will ultimately make him a god and leader of the army of the undead. His powers and skills include ghostly powers, flight.
Who's the flying beefcake?
Hello.
Superhuman strength, possession,
Hi, Patty.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar! Get out of my friend, Ghost!
That's gonna leave a mark.
The power of Patty compels you!
telekinesis,
Oh, this is fun.
spirit control,
Here's your chance to work on that.
Guys, you all have your sidearms. I suggest you use them.
size manipulation,
He's really going for it.
Man, I said cute. Cam!
scientific genius, technological know-how,
Guys, I think I got another one of those devices.
and trickery. Gotcha. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, on the other hand, is the physical manifestation of the destroyer of Earth, taken form by Gozer the Gozerian.
Girl.
It's Gozer. I thought Gozer was a man. It's whatever it wants to be.
I'm just comfortable with my sexuality.
A Sumerian god. And for those of you who did not know, Sumer or Sumeria was the first urban civilization in the historical region of southern Mesopotamia, which today would actually be southern Iraq. Crazy, huh?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Unlike Rowan, Gozer's power does not come from the world of the undead, but from the world of gods.
Are you a god?
No.
Then...
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Being a god, Gozer's pretty much the most powerful being that the original Ghostbusters have ever faced. Not bad for a being with no balls.
What the
Still, to find a winner, we must go by the actual events and how they happened in the movies and their storylines. If you remember, Rowan was defeated by the Ghostbusters by being sent through a portal back to the realm of the undead.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
This, of course, did not happen until after the epic nut shot, which caused Rowan to loosen his grip and be sucked in the vortex using the same technology that would have caused the Stay Puft to catch fire. So to me, the biggest question remains. If the Ghostbusters did not cross the streams and send Gozer back to his realm, would the Stay Puft have burnt to death, or would he just have dissipated, leaving Gozer to use his full power as a god without the marshmallow cocoon that he was in?
She's probably a lesbian.
There is only one difference. We know that when Rowan got sent back, he got sent back with all his powers intact to the realm of the undead. But according to Ghostbusters canon, Stay Puft got left behind as a giant marshmallow ghost with no true powers. Although he does at one point befriend the Ghostbusters.
You shouldn't oughta have done that, Phantom. Ghostbusters, my friends.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's existence continues, and so does the storyline.
Puny god.
This, however, would not be a problem for Rowan. Rowan would continue to be an excellent villain in the Ghostbusters franchise because he can still become anything he wants.
Oh, wait. Put it in the air.
Disappear if he wants to. Possess anything he wants to. And become as powerful as he wants to.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun. I'm the only one.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No.
To get respect up on the street. Psych! That's the wrong number!
So we know Rowan can pretty much destroy anyone and anything that he dang well pleases.
Go ahead and tell everybody I'm the man.
It is because of this that Who Will Win believes that Rowan the Destroyer would win this fight hands down.
Champion.
I mean, Gozer is an awesome villain and all, and Lord knows that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is your guys' favorite. But not much can be said of both of these two characters when one has not only been defeated, but been killed by mere humans. That's right, what many of you Ghostbusters fans out there don't know is that after Gozer was defeated in 1984, it...
I'm so confused!
Anyways, Gozer returns. In 2009, Atari and the Sony Computer Entertainment Company got together with Dan Aykroyd and essentially made a third movie.
What the fuck was that?
Except it was not released as a movie, it was released as a video game and sold for Windows, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation Portable, and the Wii. The video game, titled Ghostbusters the Video Game, allowed you, the recruit, to team up with the original Ghostbusters as a third-person shooter, and with a proton pack and a ghost trap fight and capture ghosts. The video game featured the voices of all 4 of the original Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call? There's something weird that I don't wanna do. Who you gonna call?
And even included cameo appearances / voiceovers by actors such as William Atherton, the man with no dick.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
They caused an explosion.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Brian Doyle Murray, Bill Murray's older brother, who appeared in Ghostbusters 2.
Yes, tell me about the slime.
It's very potent stuff. We made a toaster dance with it.
Toaster.
And a bathtub try to eat his friend's baby.
A bathtub.
Don't look at me. I think these people are completely nuts.
And is the voice of Captain Knuckles.
And when I wake up, I'll do it again.
Annie Potts, who played Janine Melnitz, who, by the way, had a cameo appearance in the Rowan the Destroyer 2016 Ghostbusters movie remake as the Mercado Hotel receptionist. And even Max von Sydow, who played Vigo the Carpathian in Ghostbusters 2.
Bing, 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 bong. Bing, 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 bong.
Anyways, this is how the storyline goes. In 1991, Ivo Shandor actually resurrected Gozer using mandala magic in the form of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in the middle of Times Square.
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Gozer, as the Stay Puft, is much too weak and has no true minions or source of power, and was ultimately destroyed by the Ghostbusters and their equipment.
You've killed my dessert! Scoreboard reads Ghostbusters 2, Gozer the Gozerian 0.
Ivo Shandor later expresses his disappointment in Gozer by picking up the destroyed remains of Gozer, aka his skull, and tossing it aside, stating that next time he would rather use the mandala energy to take the destructor form himself.
What about Gozer? I thought you built this all for him.
I did, but he failed me. Twice. How he earned the title the Destroyer is beyond me. Anyway, I thought to myself, why worship a god when you can actually become one?
Rowan, on the other hand, is now pretty much in fact a god.
Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box?
And can turn into the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man if he wants to.
Gotcha, bitch!
And he is not limited to his powers and enclosures by the need for spells or sacrifices as Gozer or the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man do. And drop the mic.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He's going around in circles, dude. Ding, 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 ding. Jam on it, jam on it, jam on it, jam on it. Ding, 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 ding. Jam on it, jam on it, jam on it.
Be in it, dude.
Please?
Why?
Come on, they don't even see your face right now.
Yeah, I don't like to be in videos like that.
Please?
I don't like videos.
Pretty please?
Fine, dude. But I'm not gonna
Thank
do
you.
anything. I'm just gonna stand there and be a weirdo.
Da-na-na-na. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Da-na-na. Come on. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Dun, 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 dun. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Rock out, rock out. Come on, rock out. Do something. Turn around. Rock it. Ready? Everybody, rock out. Da-na-na-na. 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 Dun, dun. Just watching me like, what the freak's going on right now? Rock out! Go. Ready? Show me your rock out power. Go. He goes, hey. Uh-huh. Go. Rock out. Please. Ready, please.